We're going to get started in just 1 minute since I was having some issues today. Let's see. So, hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Let me see. I'm having just a little bit of a connectivity issue today, so I'm going to change my scenery. Here we go. All right. So good afternoon, everyone. We still have people that are coming in. Let me check on our participants for today. Okay, great. All right, everybody. So go ahead and get comfortable. Today's meditation, we're going to work on using the power of creative visualization for healing ourselves and healing others. And this is a stress management technique that we can use to help us just manage maybe some of the stressors that we carry as an extension of compassion for other people in our lives. So helping us to manage those emotions that have to do with maybe caring for people that are, you know, our loved ones, or we know individuals that are sick or going through a hard time, and identifying how that can be a stressor in our life as well. So this is a meditation technique that is not meant to conflict with any religion or any form of spirituality. But I will say that it is a technique that can be used as a form of prayer. So yes, I just saw in the chat, I just saw the message that there was problem in connectivity today. Yes, I was actually having problem connecting as well. So I don't know if it is a Zoom connectivity issue or if it was a Wi-Fi connectivity issue, but I'm joining you today from my mobile device. So I'm not sure, but there was a little glitch. So welcome, everybody. Go ahead and get comfortable. If you are in a chair, maybe push your chair back to a wall so that you can rest your head back and lower the chin down, relax the shoulders down. And if you are lying down, I recommend that you bend the knees and maybe separate the feet a little wider than your hips. And with the knees bent and the feet wide, have your feet drop in and touch. So your feet will be wide, but then your knees will come in and touch together. This is a technique to take tension out of your low back. So let's get started on our active meditation today. This is considered an active meditation technique, activating the visual cortex of the brain and helping us to use the power of creative visualization to manage emotions that are extensions of caring for others. So to begin, let's first notice the breath. And as we notice the breath in the body, notice if you're holding it more up in your shoulders or if it's more in your neck. If you feel the breath, let's say, if you feel it in your low back or around your side ribs, just encourage the breath to maybe move down low into the body. So encourage the breath as you inhale through the nose or the mouth. Encourage it to move all the way down into your stomach. And maybe think about filling the stomach in all 4 directions. So as you inhale, there's an expansion of the belly and the front of the body. Breathe down into the low back. Think of the breath pushing down into the lowest part of your back and into the kidneys. And then maybe consider the breath pressing out just over the hips and around the pelvis region. The visualization that we use for this is to imagine a balloon in the abdomen. And as you inhale, that balloon inflates 360 degrees, inflating the belly, inflating the low back and the abdominal space. As you exhale, let the whole body soften. So the exhale is completely effortless on this. If you notice that the breath is still moving up into your chest or even around your heart, allow the breath to move up into that space, encouraging it to begin low in the body. And then allowing the breath to build up through the trunk of the body, maybe even up to the heart, stopping just at the collarbones. As you exhale, soften the shoulders, soften your ribs, soften the low back, and soften the stomach. Consider breathing along the sides of the body as well. So breathe out to the sides of the lungs. Maybe just a little less movement in the stomach, softening that energy in the belly that can sometimes that energy in the belly can create a more busy mind, digesting thoughts, digesting ideas, digesting emotions. So instead, letting the belly slightly soften and rest, and focusing the inhalation on the sides of the waist, the sides of the hips, the sides of the lungs. Focus the breath down into the low back. If the breath is building up, focus it onto the middle back. And then maybe even bring the breath up behind the heart, between the shoulder blades. No matter where we are practicing this breath, let's lower the chin. Lower it enough so an egg could roll off your head. Close the eyes if that feels right for you. If you'd rather keep your eyes open, try looking past your nose or past your cheeks, looking towards the floor or towards the knees, establishing a soft gaze. Now begin to count each moment that is passing as you inhale and each moment that is passing as you exhale. So as you notice that the breath is just moving into the body, as we just ready ourselves to accept the breath, inhaling and counting 1, 2, 3, 4, however long that breath is, then pause. And as you exhale, count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seeing that breath out to the end, counting to the end on the exhale, and then opening, receive the next breath. Let's take maybe a quiet minute just to count on the inhale and count on the exhale. There's absolutely no rush with this. Now let go of the count and instead just notice where the exhale comes from. Only on the exhale. The inhale is completely effortless. The fraction of effort that goes into this breath is unnoticeable. So inhaling with ease, no effort. And then notice, at what point do you feel the breath emerging up from the lungs and then out from your throat and out from the mouth. Maybe even exhale as if you're going to fog a mirror so that the breath makes itself even more known in the practice, just on the exhale. Inhaling with ease. Pause. Notice when you feel the exhale moving up, and then let it go with a ha type breath, like you're going to fog a mirror. And stretch that exhale out for as long as possible. Soften the exhale. Soften the quality of that energy as you slowly release it out from the body. The exhale is very slow, so we own that breath for as long as we can, slowly exhaling. Let's try maybe at least a couple more like this, noticing where the breath moves out from the body, and then affecting that exhale, stretching it out with that ha breath. One more long exhale, absolutely no rush. Take a moment, embrace a little bit of stillness. Notice your body. Maybe do a little scan. We're scanning for possible discomfort, possible pain, even just physical sensations that are neither good nor bad, just parts of the body that might be a little chatty, places that we become a little more aware of. So start with your toes and then move awareness up to your ankles. Take that awareness to the shins, the calves, kneecaps, tops of the thighs, backs of the thighs, inner hip, outer hip, groin region, low back. Awareness of the side body, the stomach, ribs and chest, low back, middle back, upper back and shoulders. Notice the arms, notice your fingers and wrist, the forearms, the elbows, up to the shoulders and neck. And finally, awareness over the head, forehead, temples, ears, and face. Become aware of any part of the body that might be speaking to you. And if there's no part in particular, just become aware of the whole body. Become aware of the skin, this sheath of material energy that embodies the transcendent self. So if there's no other part speaking to you about your body, become aware of the skin that covers your whole body, like a bodysuit. Become aware of any emotions that might be present with you today, or any emotions that may have been present over the past few days or the past few weeks. If you've had a lot of anger, irritability, impatience, be aware of your liver. So the liver is on the right side of the body near the waistline. If you've had any feelings of anxiety, jitteriness, shakiness, maybe the brain has been extra busy, or maybe you've had insomnia, think of the middle of the brain, the mind space itself. If you've had a lot of fear lately, maybe fear of the future, uncertainty, fears relative to having your basic needs provided for, think about the energy in the hips or the pelvis. If you've been struggling with relationship of any kind, think of the throat. Now, whether you've identified a specific body part or an emotion in your body, the technique is going to be the same. Become aware first of just one part of the body, by way of physical sensation or by way of emotion. Become aware of one part of the body. And in that part of the body, see it as a gray cloud. So we're going to objectify this feeling, whether it is physical or emotional. See it as a gray cloud in your body. Just a mass of vaporescent energy representing either a physical injury, a physical awareness, or an emotion, a gray cloud instead. Now with the next breath, as you inhale, see that you're actually drawing in or pulling bits of that gray cloud directly into your heart. And the gray cloud might pull into the heart all at once, or it may take a few breaths to move bits of this gray matter off of the body and into the heart directly. So let's take maybe 3 breaths, just breathing and seeing the body part with great energy. And then as you inhale, you're pulling that great energy directly into the center of the chest or into your heart. And you're just going to hold it there, acknowledging our ability to contain physical illness, to contain awareness, to contain emotion with objectivity. Now, when you're ready, take in a big breath. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Now say to yourself as you continue to breathe, holding this great energy in your heart, repeat to yourself in your mind, I have all the peace, I have all the love, and I have all the power to transform this energy. It's okay if it doesn't sound believable at first, just simply working through the process of healing. I have all the peace, all the love, and all the power to transform this energy. When you're ready, take in a deep breath. And on the next exhale, see a bright white light leave from your heart and from the center of your chest. Let's allow for a couple of easy breaths, cycling energy through the heart. The most transformative power for healing in the body is love, the energy of the heart. In yoga, we refer to this element as ahimsa, ahimsa, unconditional love. Absolutely no harm in this, no harm in processing these sensations on our own, through our own bodies. When you're ready, you may want to see the same body part, or maybe identify a different body part. So if we've had multiple injuries in the past, maybe physical injuries or even emotional injuries, see a different body part. And in place of that part of the body, see a gray cloud. So this gray cloud, gray as a color, represents neither good nor bad. It's spectrum of energy. There's no judgment in it, just watching the energy. When you're ready, as you inhale in the next one breath or several breaths, let's move bits of that gray matter directly into the center of the chest and into the heart for transformative healing. Breathe with it in your chest. Inhale, pull the gray energy in. Exhale, sense that the heart is moving slightly back into the chest, absorbing that gray energetic matter. When you're ready, take in a big inhale. And as you exhale with that sigh of relief, see bright white light leaving from your heart and from your chest. That white light is a testament to the transformative power of love, the transformative power of transcendent peace and transcendent love. Affirm to yourself again, I have all the peace, I have all the love, I have all the power to transform this energy, to heal myself. Let's sit for a quiet minute and just breathe. Breathe easy. Now, for this final part of the meditation, feel that your body is immersed in bright white light, silvery white, shimmering light all around the body. And now, as you inhale, as you breathe in, draw this white light into your body and notice where it goes. Is there any part of the body that is more open to receive this white light? And then watch with each inhale as this light builds and expands, eventually filling the whole body. So the white light is all around us. And now we draw that light into our own bodies. Affirming what this light is for us. It represents the peace, the love, and the power, the healing energies, the cosmic forces that keep us grounded, that keep us feeling at ease with life. In closing our meditation today, affirming, I have all the peace, I have all the love, I have all the power in me and all around me to heal. Maybe affirming this one more time. I have all the peace, all the love, and all the power in me and all around me to heal. Now, maybe on the next few exhales in your mind, hear the sound Om. The sound Om has no meaning. It is not a word. Om. It is a sound that is chanted traditionally to bring order to the mind and to create a greater sense of peace for mind, body, and spirit. So for the next minute, quietly on every exhale, hear the mind chanting Om. Deepen the breath, take in a big inhale, and really hear that sound of Om, this deep Om moving down and out through the body, resonating out from the fingers, from the toes, from the hips and back, from the shoulders, the whole body, chanting Om from wherever you are. Notice your breath. And in closing, we may want to lay the hands over the chest or the belly. We could also bring the hands together, prayer hand gesture. Let's draw in one deep, unifying breath together and let it go with a sigh. All is well. Affirming, as I move through this day today, I am willing to experience optimal wellness. All is well. From wherever you are, we can close together. Namaste, everyone. Peace be with us all.